are making jelly bean pancakes. It is Sunday, and Sunday is when I make my sourdough pancakes for my kids. It's after church. It's a quick thing that I can make for my kids who are hungry. And we triple this recipe. So I will put it in the description box so you can copy it and paste it. But I'm also going to put it here up on the screen so you can watch while I create. So, yeah, these are fun. Usually I make big, I have little kids and I have big kids. So we're going to make some little ones and some big ones. And then we're going to decorate the top with jelly beans because, you know. First I'm going to put a little bit of oatmeal. These are an oatmeal sourdough pancake. So I'm going to put a little, you know, stuff that's good for my kids on there. And then I'm going to let them have a couple of jelly beans on each one. Now, I had these at a restaurant here in Victoria called Spoons. So good, guys. I am just saying they're so good. I never thought that jelly beans or jelly candy would work with pancakes, but it totally does. So happy Easter. I hope you are able to make these for your family. So let me give you the recipe. So this is original, it's an adapted recipe from the farmhouse on Boone. So of course I had to do it a little differently. Hers is more healthy than mine, but we have a sweeter tooth in this house. So when I'm not doing low carb, we kind of do it a little sweeter. I like, you know, Denny's style pancakes, and these are actually Denny's style. So super sweet, super light and fluffy. Get that butter down before you get started. Now I'm using ghee. So let me show you what that is. You might not know what that is. It's an Indian thing. We'll flip and do a show and tell at the same time. Now this is butter, but with all the water taken out. Maybe I can flip this one-handed. It's a balance thing, right? So it isn't going to burn as easily on the grill. They use it for a lot of their spices and curries and everything because it is what makes, that and the coconut oil is what makes this taste like chocolate chip cookies. And I'm going to do some chocolate chip ones next. You can do 6 different types of pancakes with this method. I have done, like I said, I did apple pancakes this morning. I did these jelly bean pancakes. I've done chocolate chip, a blueberry chip, and I also took some hemp hearts and made some for me. So I just sprinkled it with hemp hearts and then flipped them. You don't have to put it into the main mix. So this is made with sourdough starter. So it's my favorite way to use up all my sourdough starter. In fact, I end up feeding my sourdough better when I've got pancakes planned, which we seem to have pancakes planned about twice a week now. Once for a silly supper and once for Sunday brunch. So, yeah, so the recipe, again, is from Farmhouse on Boone. You can get the, you know, the more healthy version from her, or I will give you my version. And this makes a lot. I did reduce the eggs just because we were, you know, I just didn't think I wanted a very eggy pancake. What other changes did I make? I'm using sugar instead of honey, and I added vanilla. And she uses coconut oil, but I use half coconut oil and half, look at that, done. Half coconut oil and half ghee. I love my griddle. One of my kids gave me this for Christmas. I am one of those nutty moms who loves appliances. Well, I name them. You guys know. You guys know how much I love my appliances. Alright, so let's get back to the recipe. So my recipe is, and this does dozens and dozens of pancakes, so feel free to cut it in half, which is what the original recipe was. So I'm going to give you my recipe and then I'll cut it in half just for those of you who need that. All right, so the recipe that I used here today was 4 cups of sourdough starter. Now, if you have a nice thick sourdough starter, that's all you need for your base. The next ingredient was 2 eggs. I then added a 1/3 cup of sugar, a teaspoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of vanilla extract. Now, I am heavy-handed with vanilla extract because I just love it. I love it so much that I make my own. And later this month, I will show you how I make vanilla extract in my home. And I do it a little different each time, so I may end up posting this a couple of times. You know, if it's a different recipe for the vanilla, because the way I make it, it's different a little bit each time, and they're all delicious. Next ingredient, 1/4 cup of virgin coconut oil, and 1/4 cup of desi ghee. Hey Jessica, you want some pancakes? You're eating cookies instead? They're chocolate chip. There's some jellybean pancakes too, just like spoons. If you wanna. You're tempted, aren't you? There's even some healthy plain ones here with oatmeal. So the last ingredient, and don't add it till the very, very end because this is a sourdough starter. Those of you who are familiar with bath bombs know there's a reaction that goes on between sodium bicarbonate and acid, citric acid in the bath bombs, for example. Now, in the sourdough pancakes, it's a reaction between the starter and bicarb. And so, what you need to remember is you want that reaction to happen as soon as you put them on the grill so that you get these nice fluffy pancakes you see here. I am not good at flipping pancakes. I admit it, it's true. But, and you need 2 teaspoons of baking soda. So just to recap, if you want to do a smaller version, it's 2 cups of sourdough starter, 1 egg, 1/2 cup of sugar or 2 tablespoons, 1/2 teaspoon salt, 1 teaspoon baking soda, 1 tablespoon vanilla, and 1/4 cup combined coconut oil and ghee. Now you can use butter. Now if your batter isn't as thick as mine, or if you like thinner pancakes, you can add a little bit of milk to make them super thin, which is super good too. Or you can add a little bit of flour. Okay, so the pancakes are done. Alrighty. And the instructions are still up there. Okay, so thickening and thinning your pancakes. If you want them thinner, more crepe-like, add a little bit of milk or water. If you want them even poofier than this, then add a little more flour. Now I'm going to show you what my sourdough starter looks like before I get started, because that's something I've always struggled with, is how thick and how much do I thin my sourdough starter. So here's my sourdough starter, and mine is nice and thick, and this is ready for tomorrow. It's been fed and ready for tomorrow. I actually used all of it, so I fed it like 2 cups of flour and 2 cups of water, but if that's not fluid enough, it won't be able to grow. But it's kind of cool because you can use your in your pancake batter anyway. You can use the thinner starter and add a bit of flour if you prefer thicker pancakes. So optional ingredients include flour and or milk. Depends on how you feed your starter. I'm going to make one big, giant pancake for me, and it's going to have a little bit of everything. So I'll show you what I put in my pancakes today. And since Mom always gets the last pancake, and it's usually cold, this is how I deal with that. I just have the last pancake, but I make sure it's nice and big and nice and fun. So I'm going to get creative, and I like a little bite of everything. So I'm going to put some of that, just the chocolate chip. This is the apple oatmeal leftovers. These are just pancakes that I did today. And I like the black jelly beans. So these are either grape or black, I don't know. So I'm going to do that. And one of my favorite things is these blueberry tidbits from the Prepared Pantry. So I'm going to put a few of these. I can't buy my cinnamon chips from them. Those are really good too. And then I'm going to go get some hemp hearts and put it all over it to make it super healthy. and yes, Bella, I am making a super fantastic pancake just for me. I'm going to put hemp hearts all over this. I like crazy cat pancakes, guys. And since it's so close to Easter, I'm going to get a white chocolate Lindor egg, and I'm going to put that right in the center. And find any jelly beans. There's a couple of jelly beans over there left. I'm going to put that right in the center. Oh, that's hot. And there are 2 jelly beans left, so we'll make it jelly bean like. And as soon as it starts to dry on the top, I'm going to flip it and finish it. Cover it in butter and pure maple syrup from the east coast of Canada, because we don't have any here. I wish we did. Now, when you butter your pan, even though it's a non-stick, it gives the pancake almost a donut feel. Donut taste. A fried taste, which is kind of yummy. So I will get everything together while that's drying and show you how I finish this pancake off. Fresh raspberries and whipped cream and maple syrup. Maybe even a banana. Bananas are one of my favorites. Yep, do I have time? Yep, I'll go grab a banana. I'm trying to get my little girl to eat bananas. These are baby bananas. These are so good. Oh my gosh, they're so good. Okay, so it's ready to flip. You gotta be patient because you don't want to flip it more than once or you'll just smash a pancake. So let's see if we did it. Oops. I meant to put it over here though. Let's see if we can. No, we can't slide it yet. I'll slide it after it's cooked a bit. I messed it up, but that's okay. And I'm gonna put some real butter on it now because I like mine to have lots of butter soaking in. Now this is a special pancake, guys. This isn't something I do every day. Nice big, because I want it to go all over. Now I'm just going to scooch it. So this is a special plate. I use this one when I need a little boost. We also use it for birthday dinners. So the birthday girl or boy gets the birthday one. So let that cook. And I'm going to put pure maple syrup, whipped cream, raspberries, and bananas. So I'm just going to get the bananas all chopped up here. My husband made this chopping block. I broke it. I washed it and it like fell apart. I don't know what I was thinking. I think I put it in the dishwasher. But a portion of it, and he made it when he was young too, didn't die. So I use it for a side cutting board now. Put so much work into it. These are the best bananas, guys. If you haven't tried baby bananas, you need to give them a shot. Now I don't like doughy pancakes, so I'm going to make sure that's good and cooked, and it is. It's perfect. I'll use my spatula. There you are. Here's my pancake. Let's make sure you can see how I do this. We are finished with that. So I'm going to turn it off. And we are going to put, I think I'll put the maple syrup closest to the pancake. And then the whipped cream. Now I only use whipped cream when I have fresh fruit. This on, and then my raspberries, which I have washed already, that are a little bit frozen, which is really cool. So there we have it. Let's take a bite. Let's give you guys a bite so you can see. Now let's see, I'm not really sure which portion of the pancake I'm going to get here, but I definitely want a piece of fruit. Bananas and chocolate. Let's see. Perfect. Perfect pancake. Oh, no, that was black jelly bean and banana, and it was still good. Oh, wow. Those gummies. The jelly beans are super good in the pancakes, so give it a try if you want for Easter, or after Easter if you need something to do with all of those jelly beans. I recommend Jelly Belly because they're just better. All right, happy Easter, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this. Please come back. This is the Edible Creations playlist, and I hope you enjoyed it. Plus, there's probiotics in there. Really, really there are. Bye for now.